Robert Herjavec. You might have seen his ads on social media before, like this one. So the Shark Tank star is going to show you how to angel invest for as little as $50. That's great for most people, but what's the catch? Because there's always a catch. Well, I found out a few things that they don't tell you. First, let's go into the introduction video. It's about an hour long, so I'll summarize it really quickly. So, Neil Patel and Robert, they go on in the beginning talking about successful startups like Amazon and Facebook, and how if you invested in those companies, you would be super rich. And they go on by talking about more companies that if you invested in the beginning, you'd be a millionaire by now. So basically, they're trying to say that, angel investing is something that you should get started on so you can make a lot of money. They go on by saying how angel investing is much better than, investing in the stock market. And pretty much most of the video is talking about how much money they made.
Started my first company with $100. 8 years later, I sold it for over $30 million.
I transformed my $25,000 investment into a $425,000 payday. I just had another deal pay me $8.5 million. Neither were a 1000x return, but I'm still really happy on how things played out. And I've got another deal that's up 8,200%.
And finally, they tell you how, pretty much you can do the same thing if you join the Angels and Entrepreneur Network.
With that, we have a major announcement to make. Today, we are officially launching the Angels and Entrepreneurs Network. This is a first-of-its-kind venture, and it's going to be big.
Yes, it will. We've created something that's going to unite our members with some of the most successful angel investors on the planet. Folks like myself, we have the expertise. Most important, we have what we just talked about, deal flow.
Besides the fact that they only talk about the 1% of startups that actually become that successful, and forget to mention that a majority of startups actually fail, it's a pretty straightforward marketing video. They're trying to get you to join and become their member, and you'll be able to invest in startups. Now, they have 3 tiers of membership, and with each membership, you get recommended a few startups. What they don't tell you is that once you become a member, you'll be bombarded with emails to upgrade so you get better access to better startups. And this upsell is, they range from a few $100s to a couple $1,000s. I think Neil's special picks are like $5,000. And it got me wondering how much Robert's picks would be, because he's the angel investor from Shark Tank. But I found out that he was just paid to promote this. It's like that scammy real estate seminars that he was involved in. And also, those companies that they recommend, you have to pay the Angel Network a fee to actually have the opportunity to invest in these companies. And that fee is at least $1,000. Not to mention that the companies, a majority of them require a minimum investment of at least $1,000. Not $50, not $100. So let's say that you get the gold membership for $40 and you get 2 startups, and then you pay, the Angels Network $1,000 for the opportunity to invest in these companies, and then you pay another $1,000 investment to the company. So let's say it's around $2,000. So if you were planning to invest a couple $100s into this, you better think again. But here's the best part. The companies that they do recommend, you could find the exact same companies on websites like Seed Invest or WeFunder, and you don't have to pay an enormous fee to actually invest in these companies. You can also get the same documents that the Angel Network gives you through these websites. So hypothetically, one can say that you can go onto one of these websites, find a random company, gather all the documents, repackage it, put your logo on it, and you could probably sell it to, a couple people, a couple members maybe. For legal reasons, I'm not going to say the S word, but it's like when your favorite stock trader sells you his stock picks for $1,000 and you later find out that those picks and the reasons for those picks was from a Yahoo Finance article. It's kind of, I kind of do feel bad for people that actually paid, you would feel bad for the people that actually paid the $1,000, right? So yeah, that's my 2 cents on this. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and don't forget.
You're a sheep exactly like all of them.